Is it good to be rich and
So,
wealthy as a
beloved,
believer?
I love to do this deep study on characters in the Bible, especially characters that were put there for our example. Remember what Romans chapter, I think 13 verse 15 verse 3 said that these things were given to us as an example, and so that we can equally have hope through the comfort of the scripture. So it's absolutely important. So we're looking at this character, Abraham. Abraham was a believer, and that is why the scripture recorded that Abraham believed the gospel, he believed God, and it was counted to him as righteousness. And here we are looking at how wealthy was Abraham. Abraham was very rich, was not just rich, but very rich. And when somebody is said to be very rich, that means a lot. Look at what the report of his servant Eliezer, his right hand man, said. Genesis chapter 24, verse 35. And the Lord had blessed my master greatly, and he is become great, and he had given him flocks, herds, and silver and gold, and men servants, and maid servants, and camels and asses. Imagine that. Wow. Those asses today would look like cars or whatever. Genesis chapter 26, verse 14, for he had possessions of flocks and possessions of herds and great store of servants, and the Philistines envied him. He was so rich that the Philistines started envying him. And look at the report about the righteous, in Psalm 112, verse 3. It said, it talked about the righteous, the righteous being the believer, the one that is justified by faith. It's a wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever. So there is nothing wrong with being rich, loaded with resources, because those resources are to help humanity. Those resources are to sponsor the will of God on the earth. Don't ever lose fact about that. I remember what Paul told them. It was explaining to Timothy. He said, tell those that are rich, not to be high-minded, or to put their trust in uncertain riches, but put their trust in God, who is what? Who freely gives us all things for our enjoyment. Imagine that. God is a good God. God is a good God. And you look when you look at Proverbs chapter 10, verse 22, the blessing of the Lord, it makes rich and adds no sorrow with it.